Welcome to the 60 Secondish Quiz answer edition for week 2. Let's go straight in. Subject 1 was geography with what is the capital of South Korea, which is Seoul. Question 2, where is the Little Mermaid statue, which would be Copenhagen in Denmark. Question 3, on which river would you find the Hoover Dam? That's Colorado. Which Asian country experiences the most earthquakes, which is Indonesia. Question 5, which is the largest island in the Caribbean, is Cuba. And question 6, Europe's tallest mountain is Mount Elbrus. Tuesday's questions were on science. What is the melting point of ice? I've got a few answers for this depending on where you are in the world. So 0 degrees centigrade or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Or for all the science boffins out there, that is 273.15 Kelvin. Question 2, what is the name of the invisible force that pulls everything to the ground? That'd be gravity. Question 3, the smallest blood vessels in human vascular system are called capillaries. 4 was what the name of the unit for energy, which is joules. Question 5, as of March 2026, how many known moons according to NASA's website does Jupiter have? At the moment it's 101, but it keeps changing. And question 6, what is the element atomic symbol for K? That is potassium. Hump Day's subject was on sports. So question 1 was, what is the oldest Olympic sport? It's a running race called the Stadion or Stade, but obviously if you've said run in, give yourself a point. Question 2, how many holes are there on a standard golf course? That's 18. True or false, ski boots can be used for either foot. That is false. Question 4, how long in minutes is an ice hockey game? That's 60 minutes regulation play. So 3 times 20 minutes, however you want to write that down. Rafael Nadal has won the most French Open titles. And for the multiple choice question of which of these have become an annual event in Port Lincoln in South Australia, that would be tuna tossing at Tunarama Festival. For the 4th quiz of the week, we had myths, which is question 1 was, according to Roman mythology, which twins founded Rome? That's Romulus and Remus. Question 2, according to legend, who rid Ireland of snakes? That'd be the one and only St. Patrick. Question 3, who was the ancient Greek goddess of harvest, agriculture and grain? That is Demeter. Question 4, according to Hindu mythology, who is considered the creator of the world? That'd be Brahma. 5 was in Norse mythology, which god created the gateway? Heimdall. And question 6, which animal has immense significance in ancient Egypt, valued for protection against vermin and associated with one of their gods? That would be cats. For the final quiz of the week, we were on food. So question 1 was, is sweet potato a vegetable or a fruit? Don't overthink it, it's a vegetable. Greece is the most associated country of feta cheese. So what mainstream colour of M&M was temporarily banned due to a health scare before it returned? The answer I'm looking for is red. Now, if you're interested, that's in 1976, which was discontinued in response to the red dye scare over red dyes number 2 and number 4. Although M&M's confections were made with the less controversial red dye 40, the public were very wary of the red dye, so it was removed for a bit, tested, and then the red variety was reintroduced in 1987. Just a bit more for you, just in case I ask you another question later on. Question 4, what type of pastry are profiteroles made from? That is choux. Question 5, what is the world's most expensive spice? That'd be saffron. And falafel is usually served in a pita bread. Thank you for joining us for another week. How did you get on? Let us know how many questions you got right, how you got wrong, which subjects did you like. We'd like to know everything you want. Thanks a lot for joining. We'll see you next week.